Hey there, students. This is Dr. Witten, and I'm just going to real quick show you how to do a within subjects t-test. You should see the independent samples t-test is already posted, and so this is just how to do the other one, the within subjects t-test, which is actually quite a bit easier, so that's a good thing. So first, look at this data that we have here. So this is showing some data for 8 participants. So the participants are right here in red. So there's 8 participants before and after some treatment. So say here it is like a working memory span task before and after doing yoga or something like that. So here's participant 1 score before and participant 1 score after the intervention. So the first thing that we do is literally just subtract the after from the before scores. So we're going to put that here. So that's the difference scores. So we subtract 8 from 5 and get -3. Oh, sorry about that, guys. All right. So 5 minus 8 is -3. 4 minus 8 is -4. 6 minus 9, -3 again, and so on. So we get -3, -1, -2, -5, and finally 5 minus 6 is -1. Right? And eventually we're going to have to add all of these up. And so if you add -3 to -4 to -3 to -3 to -1 and so on, you will get -22. Okay, and then for our last column, we just have to square each of these different scores. So -3 squared is going to be 9, -4 squared is going to be 16, -3 squared, 9 again, and so on. So we have 9, 1, 2 squared is 4, 5 squared is 25, and -1 squared is 1. Right? And then we just add up that column, which 9 plus 16 plus 9 plus 9 plus 1 plus 4 plus 25 plus 1 equals 74. And so hopefully you can, let's see if I can pull this up a bit. Yeah. So we're going to use this formula. This is our within subjects t-test formula. And so we're just going to go ahead and plug in these numbers. So we're going to start like t equals, and then I'm going to switch colors. So we know that the sum of the different scores, the sum of the D scores here is -22. So we're going to plug that in, right? And then don't forget this square root. This whole denominator is under a square root. And so we know that n here is 8. And then we're going to do the sum of the different scores squared, which is here, which is our 74. That is honestly a 7, I promise. 74. Okay. And then where are we now? So, okay, we're going to subtract that from, guys, the sum of our different scores squared. So that's going to be our -22 squared, and then we're going to divide that by our n, again 8 minus 1. So we just keep solving for t. So here again we've got our -22. I'm going to try to keep the colors consistent for you, and then 8 times 74 is 592. 592. Sorry about my writing here. I'm just gonna start over there. 592. There we go. And then 22 squared is going to be 484. And then of course 8 minus 1 is 7, and we're not going to forget the square root. So continuing on solving for t, just keep on going. So t, again, -22 over square root. 592 minus 484 is 108. It's 108 over 7. And so I'm just gonna keep using this green. So negative 22 over the square root of 15.42. Right? So hopefully everybody can see where I'm getting these numbers. And then finally, everything goes up. We're gonna do this in, oh, say yellow T. Oh, what is that? Okay, apparently this is yellow marker on a blackboard, so enjoy. We have negative 22 over the square root of 15.42 is 3.928. Woohoo! And now, going back to chalk, maybe. Sorry, I am not that great sometimes with this tack. All right, fine. Yes, T equals negative 5.601. Yay! And so you can always check your answer with SPSS, but do remember that I need you for your test to put every single step on your calculation. So please upload all of these steps. So check your answer with SPSS, but don't upload Excel or SPSS. Actually upload the steps that you took to calculate your T value. Of course, any questions, please shoot me a course mail, or I think you can comment below here too. And that's it for now. So happy statisticking. Something just happened. The sum, why does it keep doing